Hello cellists! We all have to do certain things every day to keep in shape, whether we are already professional musicians or students. There is a lot of physical work, and there is also inner work and individual clarity. Practicing can clear our minds, and I know it can be frustrating, but you should always try and find the beauty in what you're playing. When you play a piece that's too hard for you, it might feel like war, and you don't want anything to feel like war. And so you might take a step back and practice an etude, for example, that kind of gives you the basics. As we know, without the basics, without the foundation, the house will fall down. And similarly with our playing, you need to have very solid foundations for being able to play especially difficult pieces like the Prokofiev Sinfonia Concertante, which I've talked about last week. I thought to talk a little bit about the first etude from the High School of Cello Playing by Popper. And here I have notes from when I was a kid and I studied this etude. You should have your hand really, really loose and just hanging like this. This is the point of the etude. The etude is not about the left hand so much, I feel. And we're gonna play at the knot just as the instructions say. The notes in small font are very important. So as you see, my hand is completely loose, hanging like this. Cross strings, really important to think of the elbow as leading. So if the elbow is not leading, you might be playing with the other strings. You might have a kind of dirty sound. You want a clear change. So same here. I think that Popper was looking to focus on position changes, so still thinking of your loose hand. So here we have up and down and up and down. And here we have again a lot of string crossings. Always lead with the elbow, so up. When you're going up, you're gonna first lift, and we're talking about split second. First lift your elbow, and then first lower your elbow for the E. In other words, the elbow is always ahead of the left hand, but just a smidge. And now in tempo. This is allegro molto moderato, very moderate, so don't play too fast, there's no need. How do we get to that B flat? I like to feel the position, putting the index finger on the G, and then only finding my B flat, which falls naturally there. Our hand, each hand has a different size, obviously, but it falls in a certain way, and those fingerings come to make that natural position as smooth as possible. And here, this passage, we're just moving in half steps. step to the B flat, whole step to the A flat. So again, Popper is teaching us how to move half step, whole step, half step, whole step. For this jump, I also feel like a guiding finger will be helpful. So reach the A, which is a harmonic, and then the C should fall comfortably right there with the third finger. So here, also guiding finger. So all those, there's a lot of repetition here. Use your guiding finger to go to the B, and then find the D. Again, that half step going down. Remembering to use the right hand the way Popper indicated, so just hanging down loose. And here is great to practice your G string kind of clear sound position we don't usually use much. So this is all in one position, and then we're moving one tone below. Again, this was all in one position. So 2 bars, and then no. Coming to piano, and when you're playing these etudes, also pay attention to dynamics. So it's important to be able to control your bow and play loud or kind of robust or healthy sound, like in the beginning, mezzo forte. And here we have it's like a little recapitulation. Sprint, I believe. So same thing as in the beginning, those position changes, but here everything is in piano. So, you know, those are important things to focus on. First we're playing everything in mezzo forte, now we're playing everything in piano, and it just teaches you bow control. The beginning. I think it's a very lovely etude, and it's a great start for those of you who want to kind of refresh and go back to basics. Thanks for watching. See you next time.